Hear me out for a second. You can go ahead and exclude yourself if you're taking care of a family or a loved one or anything like that. As a single, healthy guy, okay, your employee benefits, at least to me, never really seem to add up, okay, for the amount of money that you pump in every single year. You take a look at your paycheck and you see how many deductions are on there. I try to snake out of that stuff whenever I have the opportunity to do. That's what I did in my previous job. Yeah, I got benefits elsewhere. Okay, you need to be a part of it. And it's like I don't need to pay you, at a certain fraction of my money in order to, I don't know, get a subsidy on, the different orthopedic shoes. It's like it's not worth my time. Okay, I'll take care of myself. If I need something, I'll pay for it with the money that I earned, okay? So what are your employee benefits really worth? Let's take a look at this, because every once in a while, I like to do some financial stuff. So if you can pinch pennies somewhere, if you're just paying over the top for a bunch of stuff that you're never really paying, you're never really accessing, okay? You're paying in for a bunch of stuff you're never really taking advantage of. Sure, it's nice to, get an eye exam or, the dental cleaning, but not that certain thing, okay? You don't have to pay, or you're not covered for fluoride, so then at the end of the day you get all of these additional treatments and then you still get a bill. It's like, what am I paying for all this worthless stuff for? So benefits make up more than 30% of the typical job's compensation. That's why I just always think it's like, wow, is that really worth it? It's like, I'm a generally healthy individual. I haven't been on a prescription for I'm trying to think. It's definitely I don't even know if I was in high school, and I'm 32 years old. Like, I don't even know the last time I had to take pills, okay? And again, touch wood on that one. I keep myself in good shape, okay? I supplement properly, okay? I exercise every single day. I eat a good diet, okay? That's what you have to do in order to stay healthy. And yeah, I'll catch a cold. I might have got the coof once or twice, and you know what? Hey, man, I keep myself fairly healthy. All things considered. Now, of course, I could catch a cancer diagnosis tomorrow, or I could get hit by a bus. This could all be wiped out in an instant. But as for right now, I keep myself in good shape. It's not that difficult, okay? And it's definitely better than the alternative. Constantly being under the boot of big pharma, okay? Try to distance yourself from that by taking some personal responsibility. That's just what I'm saying here, okay? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 30% of your paycheck will go to a benefits program. You aren't even going to use half of what's in there. You get this big old package when you sign up. At least I have whenever I was afforded one, and it's like, wow, you get a fraction of this and a fraction of that, and it's like, why? Okay. You may need to do a little digging to find out how much your employer contributes toward health insurance, retirement plans, and some other perks. And yeah, and this is coming from a guy up here in Canada where we apparently have socialized health care. Okay, oh, it's such a good system. Yeah, except for, I've showed this off. You can't really see it, but I think that was the last time I was ever, okay, at least for myself, because I've been to the hospital for a couple of different things, but last time I specifically had to go to the emergency room was to get stitches. I can still see it, okay, and if we're ever lucky enough, whoever's watching this, to meet in person, you'll be able to see it as well. I think 4 or 5 stitches in my hand where I stuck a chisel into my hand. It was not great, just about lost feeling in my thumb, apparently, or something like that, but whatever, that always seems sensationalized. But I had to sit there in the emergency room. My mother was there with me because it was 7th or 8th grade or something like that. Yeah, so stuck a chisel in my hand, ended up getting a tetanus shot on top of that. That took 6 or 8 hours. Good system that we have up here in Canada. Worthless crap. Oh, but at least if it's free. Free. Okay, some benefits also have non-monetary value, and people can value the same benefits in a different way. For example, people with health conditions are likely to appreciate guaranteed access to disability or life insurance. That could be hard to get or prohibitively expensive elsewhere. Yeah, of course, okay, because yeah, you could be working all of a sudden and then, I don't know, you're a delivery driver or something like that, and then you get into a car accident and you need to go on short or long-term disability. I understand all of that stuff fully, okay, but I'm just talking as a healthy 25 to 45-year-old single man, okay? Do you really need your health benefits? Is it really, at a cost effective? Are you getting what you put in? What is your return on investment? Okay, so here are some of the most common benefits, along with a typical employer contribution amounts, according to Mercer, an employee benefits consultant. Okay, health insurance, $5,000 to $20,000. Employer health insurance plans range from bare bones to fairly extravagant. On average, though, employers pay 83% of the $7,739 premium last year for single coverage and 73% of the $22,221 premium for family coverage, according to KFF, a health insurance research organization. You can find what both you and your employer paid for your health insurance in the last year of your 2021 W-2 form, and then up in Canada it's your T4. Director of Health Benefits Research and Employment Benefit Research Institute, or EBRI. The annual figure is reported using the DD code. Your employer may break out its contribution of your pay stub. A pay stub, the document that provides you with the details. You get them bi-weekly, monthly, however you get paid. It just comes out. It's a little receipt for you. Premiums are just one factor in evaluating your healthcare coverage. Of course, deductibles, copays, provider networks matter as well. Having access to different types of plans. Blasey. Retirement savings plan. Yeah, of course. Okay, this is a different type of benefit. Okay. And obviously, if you can take advantage of this wasn't afforded to me in one of my previous employments until after the probation. No, that's obviously where everything's at. I think it was like a year later. It said, such a cheap company, such a big company, but such a cheap company. EBRI surveys have consistently found that the benefit employees value most after health insurance is access to a retirement plan. Of course, your 401ks, or what are they, RRSPs up here in Canada, whatever the equivalent is. People who have a workplace retirement plan, such as a 401k, are going to be broke when they go to retire. Oops, sorry to say the quiet part out loud. Are far more likely to save for retirement than those who don't, according to AARP. But yeah, they have a vested interest. Those plans offer automatic paycheck deductions. Yes, of course. Most 401ks also come with company matches, free matches. Yeah, normally up to about, I don't know for sure, but it's normally tabled at like non-aggressive 4 digits per year, like $2,000 to $5,000, maybe up to $10,000 per year. In some of the places that I've seen, they'll match that and whatever. Or it's normally a tiered thing. It goes up. It matches a certain percentage of the amount that you put in. Whatever, man. I don't want them to have that much information on me regardless, but that's why I'm not working for anybody at this point in time. Working for somebody, okay? That on top of, many other reasons, of course, because me dealing with somebody else in this point in time, yeah, man, I couldn't possibly think of being under the thumb of some idiot again, but everything else, 0 to 1,000. Okay, so yeah, we got the matching gimmick out of the way. Employers that provide dental insurance. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Usually pay $500 to $2,500 a year for coverage, according to Sandra Sweeten, principal of Mercer's Career Practice. Life insurance averages $100 to $300 per employee. Life insurance, I think, there's a little goofy payout. I'm just trying to remember the last time I had to sign one of these stupid agreements. But dental coverage normally gets lumped into your healthcare plan with a bunch of other goofy things. Like you get subsidies for chiropractor or massage, or like I said before, orthopedics, or maybe sometimes you have an optometry plan that's in there. It's just a bunch of goofy things that are in there, and more likely than not, you don't really take advantage of them because it's like whatever. It's just more convoluted than to just go in there. I'd like a massage. Here's $50, and then you go get 50 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been to a chiropractor in just about 20 years, and I don't go for massages because the thought of people touching me for money is kind of perverted. I'll get that for free. Just learn game, and you never have to pay for a massage again in your life. Anyways, help with education costs is increasingly popular. I've never been afforded that, and I didn't know that was a thing, but that's sweet, I guess. But yeah, life insurance and dental plans, just to wrap that up nicely, life insurance is kind of afterwards, okay? If you get killed on the job, normally your family or your beneficiary ends up getting cut like a mid-level 5-digit payout. Disability insurance usually costs $250 to $1,500 per year. Yeah, same thing. And then it's all just broken down. Like if you lose a finger, you get the 2Gs or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous. It's hilarious. But if you know, you know, and if you don't, well, just don't lose a digit on the job. Help with education costs increasingly more popular. About half of the employers offer tuition assistance. Interesting. According to the Society for Human Resource Management and the companies surveyed by EBRI, last year 17% offered some kind of student loan debt assistance, while another 31% plan to do so. Workers can also exclude up to $5,250 of tuition assistance from their incomes on their tax returns. Okay, according to the IRS, your jurisdiction may vary on that one. And and through 2025, the limit includes student loan repayment help as well. Remember that your employer provides benefits to attract, retain, and reward workers. I have never seen a benefits package where I'm like, wow, I really need to work here. But then again, hey man, outside of working for myself, I've never really appreciated any job where I have to go in and clock anyways. Mostly just ran by middle managing idiots who just, you get a bachelor's degree and then it's like, I'm a manager. It's like, no, you're still dumb. But anyways, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.